She loud, you smell the aroma. She got a fetish. I went to jail and got out with no evidence. Niggas, they petty. I'm about to fly out the Cali, connect some shit. Shit is so evident. I'm with an angel, the car, she heaven sent. This bitch is my blessing. Yeah. I know this shit loud, you smell the aroma. She got a fetish. I went to jail and got out with no evidence. Niggas, they petty.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Industry's Most Wanted.
Hey, as always, we got a special guest checking in, you know what I'm saying? Let's move this just a little bit because I want to make sure they can see your face on camera real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's going on? First and foremost, give me some love. Yeah, boom. Transferring that good energy, positive vibes. Introduce yourself.
Shit, I'm 21, man. 21X coming straight from out of Mississippi.
Hey, big shout out to 21X coming out of Mississippi. We appreciate you coming through today. You out here in the city. You going to Revolt?
Yeah, man. we trying to tap into that today. I'm God.
Facts, man. I went a couple years ago, and it was a really dope experience. You know, I got to meet a lot of people, but it was crazy hot when I went. Like, it was like 200 degrees outside, so it was like a bittersweet because, you know, right. We got to meet people, but we was about to melt out there. So I think it might be a little bit better today.
Yeah, it's a little cool out now.
Nah, facts, man. But I want people to get to know you, understand your journey. You know, for the ones that aren't familiar, we're about to put them on game. You know, so break it down for us, man. You know, who is 21X?
Man, I'm probably like I don't know how I explain myself. I'd probably say like man, I'm just somebody that come from out the mud, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't look like it, but I worked to get where I came.
I love that though, because you appreciate everything you have.
Yeah. Like I know it's a higher power watching over me.
Nah, facts. You covered.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I respect that because people who actually get out here and work hard and don't mind getting their hands a little dirty for what they got.
Yeah.
Out the muscle, out the mud, you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
My OG, shout out to Bigger Rankin and shout out to Kingpin, Rap Juggernaut. They always say free is too expensive. And at first I really didn't understand what that meant, but it's like people that get stuff constantly handed to them and they don't invest in, they don't appreciate it because it has no value to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you out here working, investing in your career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that. Why music?
Tell that nigga I said what up with it, man. But nah, man, look. I feel like, man, look, I just really forgot what you just asked me.
I was like, why music? Why, you know, out of everything you could be doing, why music?
Because I feel like I should put this this my craft. I know this is my craft. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's certain things get released right now and it ain't got no message to it.
Yeah.
So I feel like, bro, I keep going and it make me keep going because I hear certain things, not saying that the artist not good or not, you know what I'm saying? Because people hard in their own way regardless of that. But it's like I hear certain things and I know like, hey, I can hit that message better, you feel me? I think I know they can feel me from where I'm coming from if they're really trying to listen to it, you feel what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And that's what you're supposed to do through your music. You know, something I've been talking about a lot lately is your music is supposed to motivate people. It's supposed to inspire people. Rather than you getting out here preaching at people and telling them, don't do this, don't do that. Just put your message through your music, and when they listen to it, that's what's going to motivate them, especially the younger generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be told no. But when you hear someone else's story of what you've been through, you pushed through it, you still going, that's going to motivate them.
Right.
So coming up in your city, you know what I'm saying, did that have any influence on you for wanting to do music?
Yeah, that hella influence doing what I want to do. Because I come from Jackson, Mississippi, man.
Yeah.
We look down upon, regardless if anybody want to admit that we are really.
Why do you think that is? And how would you say, being that you guys are looked down upon, you know, why do you feel that, and how would that turn you into wanting to do music?
I think that we look down upon because we ain't never really had a chance.
Yeah.
But people don't know, like, everything really originates from the South.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, like, somebody getting sauce from us, but they just taking it and trying to spin it.
Right.
You got that from right here.
I agree.
But it's like, and then people ain't really, we still like a slave state, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We really is. That's just what it is. We ain't
you just got to, you keeping it real.
We ain't got nobody that really finna just, we finna put them on the map. We had somebody, but you know, a lot of stuff happened to where people not getting, they got the lack of understanding, so we killing each other or whatever. So that's just how it going.
So with that being said, any thoughts of ever transitioning into another area, or you want to stay out there and really represent from where you from?
Nah, I'm definitely about to transition. I'm in the midst of transition. I just be moving silent. I don't want nobody to know my next move.
You have to, and let's just talk about that for a minute, because of, as you know, and everybody in this room knows, like a lot of what goes on is because people put themselves in that position. You have to be mindful of what you do in real time. If you don't have a lot of people with you and your security with you, people want what you got.
Facts.
You know, like you can't be somewhere and post in real time. That's where you at, and you're only there with one person. They gonna roll up on you.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the reality of it, you know? So it's like, you either gotta move with your head on a swivel, and you definitely gotta move differently.
Way different.
You know?
And I try to adjust.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah.
Are you prepared for all that?
I'm prepared. I've been prepared. Yeah, man. I got some militant brothers on my side, man. Shout out to the mosque. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Nation of Islam.
Yeah. Most definitely. And that's a big part of it, is making sure that you're covered and surrounded by the right people.
Yeah.
You know, having the right people in your corner that's going to look after you and make sure that you're good. Because a lot of the people preying on our downfall be wearing the same jersey as us, if you get what my drift. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's crazy. You know, like there be people we think that's going to be our ride or die to the end, but they be the main ones praying on a downfall. You know what I'm saying? So when you got people that they came with you today, those are your real ones. They here with you.
Facts.
They want to see you win. They want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
You know, keeping them people around. So, you know, were there anybody in your city in particular that was an inspiration for you, and not even necessarily an artist? Was there any maybe OGs or anything that you looked up to?
Nah, I ain't got no OGs. I mean, I got some people that show me guidance, man. I got a brother, cause you know I used to be homeless and whatnot, man. Probably 2-3 years ago, I went to jail and a lot of stuff had happened. But I got a brother by the name of Brother Shantain.
Yeah.
They picked me up from some called like the 911 Palomera Street, the mosque.
Yeah.
And that's when I had transitioned to like really practicing what the nation was teaching and reading different stuff and learning about myself. You know what I'm saying? But they really helped me. But I ain't really had no OG, because like the people in the street out there, bruh, sometimes the guidance that they trying to give, it ain't real guidance. They'll guide you to go fall off and know you finna get locked up.
Right.
Instead of telling you like, hey, that ain't the move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So, you know, having to sit down, you know, how did that change your life? And I always like to find the positive in every situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how did that change your life?
I mean, it changed my life to the point to where I got patience. But as it like, oh, man, I just messed up and crashed out. I ain't crashed out because I really had to deal with, like, profiling out there. You know what I'm saying? I put the police on the high-speed chase. But it wasn't because of goddamn, like, I had some drugs in the car. Shit, I ain't had nothing. Police hit the back of me. I said, oh, I'm finna take you out the county. I'm finna go to where I'm at. Because at this point, he probably trying to kill me.
Right. You had to protect yourself because you felt like your life was threatened.
Yeah, like, people, we don't put it out there because it's like some of our stuff in Mississippi don't make the news.
Yeah.
So, like, it ain't like, bro, it ain't happening. Like, folks be like, we look under. They don't hear about us until it's like some like the water crisis.
Right,
bad shit.
right.
But it's hella shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, people dying every day from either we murdering each other.
Yeah.
Or like motherfuckers still getting hung around this.
Yeah, it's
you
crazy. Yeah, listen, I'm already knowing that like that stuff is still real.
Yeah.
It still exists, and it's like I don't even know why people at almost 2023 still have that mentality. It's so backwards to me.
Cause they stuck.
They stuck.
For real stuck. Like, I ain't even like my family. I see things that they stuck still doing.
Yeah.
Knowing like, man, this will harm me or this will kill me. I want to still live life to the fullest. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right. I think a lot of people though, you know, they like you said, that's how they was raised, and that's all they know.
Yeah.
They stuck in their ways, and there's not anything we can say or do.
You can't tell nobody something that they've been doing for a decade.
Absolutely.
Change, like, you know how hard it is.
Right. Especially a lot of the older folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to tell them something different, they ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah.
They don't even want to get on board with a lot what's going on today.
Right.
You know, social media and stuff like that, because they don't believe in that stuff.
Right.
You know, but it's up to people like yourself who are now, you know, in the generation that you're in to show people a different way. Yeah. You know, because I mean, I don't know that it'll ever completely go away, but
I mean,
I pray that it gets better.
I think it'll get better. But it ain't gonna never go away. I mean, unless you saying like a generation gonna perish or something like that, that's when it'll go away.
Right.
But other than that, it's not gonna go away. People gonna forever be in that position of thinking how they gonna think. You can't take a person gotta want to change themselves.
That's absolutely right. You have to want to change, you know. So with that being said, you know, talk to us about some of the stuff that you've been working on, you know, since you got your life changed. You know what I'm saying? You had people around you that genuinely wanted to see you do better, you know, when you came up out of incarceration. Right. What have you been working on from that point till now?
Oh, I got hella music. Like, I just been going in, creating songs ever since then, hella music. Like, but what I did now, I had to change my distribution company.
Okay.
Because I needed, like, real royalties. And shout out to my partner, Cam. You know what I'm saying? Because he put me on, like, you're not getting everything that you're supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? They taking part, you know what I'm saying? I make like $65, $70 or something. And then I ain't see number $4 of it.
Man. Like, and then you feel like, for what? I'm doing all this work. And it costs a lot of money for you as an artist to even put your music together.
Yeah.
From production to potential studio time.
Because I shoot a lot of videos. And sometimes I pay like $1,500 for a video. Right.
If you want a cinematic quality video with the right videographer who's going to do all the great edits, it's going to cost you $1,500.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, do you care to share who you're distributing through now?
TuneCore.
Okay. They're one of the OGs in it. They've been around for a long time.
And they give you a vast amount of options.
Yes. Like, and they protect you too. Example, a lot of people don't know about a company called Song Trust, and I believe TuneCore has something like that incorporated within it. So if I do a video with your music playing and it goes viral, you are entitled to a check off of my video because it's got your music in it. But if you're not protected with, you know, companies like Song Trust, shoot, I could be making all the money. Because now YouTube has made a stipulation for people like myself, who's a content creator, that if I have a song or your song in my video and it goes crazy, I get a percentage of it because it's on my platform.
Yeah.
But you need to get a check too.
I see a lot of people don't even know that.
They don't know that.
A lot of people really.
Same thing with producers.
Yeah. Like, people dropping and don't know, like, bro, there's so much paperwork behind this
There
shit.
is. Because there's so many ways you as an artist can get paid.
And that's why you gotta have somebody really that's intellectual enough to understand what's going on. So I try to keep somebody in my corner that they can read, write, they know what's going on. They know the business. Just a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? Cause I've been I deal with promoters, junkie people, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of them out there.
Yeah, and they're like, bro, hell no, I ain't doing no show. Cause I know I ain't finna, like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't even, like, I'll probably text somebody, then I'll go and look at their background and see what's going on. I'd be like, that interview ain't even worth it.
But technically, too, also as an independent artist, if you got your publishing together, a lot of venues that you perform at, you can get paid off of that, your performance royalties, because the venue technically is supposed to hold a license, BMI, ASCAP, to play music in that venue. And if
not in Mississippi, it ain't going like that.
It's crazy.
It ain't going like that all the time. And that's why it's like, I don't really just do too much in my city. Yeah. I don't, because I know how it's rocking.
Right. So it's got to make sense.
Yeah, I don't really let too many people know what I'm about to do. I probably like drop some music or something or go out a little bit. But like, just, I'm trying to do some shows. Nah, you fuck around, do some shows, you might get killed.
Yeah, you have to potentially move to other spots and do that, because it's like, you do want to do some stuff. You got to get that stage presence up, good networking, but you got to be mindful of where you're doing it at. It's got to make sense.
Because it's like, if you don't look like a certain way, I think people try to judge you. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's like, bro, it don't even be really making no sense because it's still kind of like slave mentality on the slick side. Because if you look at it, it's like, bro, why are you worried about a person's skin color when you don't really know? Like, for instance, I'm light-skinned, right? So a nigga be like, damn, because he light-skinned, I can try him. Like,
I don't understand that mentality at all.
You feel what I'm saying? It don't even
He's tribal because of his skin tone.
It don't make no sense.
No, it does definitely don't make. But that shows you the closed-minded mentality, the ignorance of some people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so, that's just what it is.
It's like, bro, you can't judge a book by its cover. And I always try to tell somebody that because it's like you don't know where I came from.
Absolutely.
Like I've been through hell and back, and I'll be honest. A lot of folks probably couldn't even walk the miles that I walk in my shoes. Like, you probably gave up a long time.
They would have folded a long time ago. And, I mean, not only that, too, you could have a whole lot more than a lot of these other people out here, but you just don't choose to be flashy because it makes you a target. Oh, yeah. Slick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some of the smart businessmen out here who can afford all the, you know, the diamonds, they don't be wearing that.
I don't really need that. I'm gonna be honest. I get $1 million, $1 billion. I'll still be the same nigga riding.
I know that's right.
I'll still be driving a Nissan, and you wouldn't even know that I had nothing.
Yeah.
God, like I like to say, you probably some people might consider that cheap, but I know one day I'm gonna need that money.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to be mindful. You know, like a lot of people do want to live beyond their means because they want that flashy lifestyle, but you also become a target, and it don't make you no better than the next person.
See, that flashy lifestyle like a propaganda anyway.
No, it is absolutely. So, people get sucked into that for what?
And you to pay somebody, the money in rotation, so it don't even matter.
You're trying to impress a bunch of people who really don't even care about you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, for people who haven't had the opportunity to tap in and hear your music, feel your music, what do you want them to get when they hear it for the first time?
Understanding and a vibe. Like I give out a stupid vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Like I like to play with words. Like most of my songs, like I might not even have a chorus, but like I'm coming through the whole thing. Steady bars.
Yeah.
Bars. Because I want you to know what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? It might be, you might have to rewind that bit back, but you going to be like,
you going to feel it.
Lil' bro kind of snapped on that. You know what I'm saying? And I get a lot of, nah, bro, you don't think you from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
But that's good, though. You want people to not really necessarily pinpoint where you're from by your sound because that makes you more marketable.
Yeah.
That really is what makes you marketable because, you know, and all the music that you're putting out, you got to have something for the ladies, something for the smokers, something for the fellas, something for the strip clubs. Again, that's what's going to make you marketable.
Yeah, it's facts.
Out of all the songs that you put out, what is your favorite and why?
The one I had the most fun making because I got a whole lot of songs and I got stuff that I ain't even released yet.
Yeah.
I got hella music, bro. I think it may have been energy, but I just took energy off, so like they wouldn't even be able to tap into energy because I'm re-releasing
it through TuneCore.
Yeah, so I'd probably say right now from what I got out right now, it'll be Trap.
Talk to us about it. What does that song mean to you?
Oh man, Trap was like when I got out of jail, but when I had got out of jail or whatever. I was going through like a relationship issues, you know what I'm saying? But I was like in love though, like I was for real in love about it. But it was like Trap was like it's over with.
Yeah.
Like let's get to the money at this point, you know what I'm saying?
So a lot of people gonna hear it and they're gonna be able to relate to it because everybody's been through them situations.
Yeah.
Who produced that particular record?
Man, this guy by the name of Macedon, man.
Yeah.
Back in the city. He back in the J. It like, I'm trying to remember how it go, man. I made so many songs.
It's all good. That means you working.
Yeah.
Is there a visual for that song?
Oh, yeah. Definitely a visual.
What's the YouTube channel they can find it?
You can type in 21X and it's going to pop up regardless. It's going to pop up right underneath 21 Savage.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what does 21X mean to you?
I feel like it's like 21 steps to get to where I'm trying to get in the pinnacle of my life.
Yeah.
You feel me? But the X, it came from some Muslim stuff. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you unknown. You don't know yourself as a person yet.
Yeah.
So when you know, you get a little they change your name when you really in the nation and you write your letter and send it down to Chicago. So like that X is what you get before you really know yourself. You feel me? Whatever they name you or whatever they change your name to. So it's 21X.
I know that you're still young. Do you feel like you're still finding yourself in life?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you will never stop growing as a person. You could be 90 years old and you learn something you ain't never
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree, because of the way life is, you know, especially the way the era that we're in with, you know, the digital platforms, everything is changing. Since the internet was introduced, everybody feels like they can do something now. You know what I'm saying? Which they could technically, but it's all in what you make it. But you're absolutely right. We never stop growing.
Yeah.
I want to learn new stuff every day. I feel aggravated with myself if I'm not busy, if I'm like just sitting home not doing nothing. I get anxiety.
That's what I'm talking about.
I get anxiety. I'm like, you know, like even this morning before I came here, I started feeling a slick bit of anxiety because I wasn't really doing much. I'm like, no, I got to get up off my ass and go.
But see, that's a win though.
Yeah.
Like, if you like that, that's a for real win.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for that because I can't find no woman like that.
and at nighttime, like my brain don't shut down.
Yeah. So you thinking,
But
you got
that's what the weed helps out with though.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Sir.
That's the only drug that I need right there.
No cap, man. Shit, that ain't even a drug.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It came from the earth. God, that's a gift from God.
Yeah.
What else would you want to do besides music? Because I think it's important that we have multiple hustles. And we're going to come back to your music, but I just want to tap into that real quick. You know, is there other business ventures? Does film?
It definitely is marketing.
Okay.
I want to learn how to market exactly how these labels market.
There you go.
You feel me? Not necessarily saying I wasn't signing nobody, but like I want to know what the move is.
Period.
What they doing to just let you know how to do that. I want to do that in real estate. I'm already tapping in that though, but like I want to do real estate and that like full fledged. Like, be able to just cause everybody know the money's still in houses.
Absolutely. Real estate is never going anywhere.
It's never like you gonna need a place to stay.
Always, or either a house to live in or a business. You know what I'm saying?
And motherfucker gonna need marketing.
Period.
Regardless for anything, not just music, you gotta market. I want my dentist marketed. You feel me?
Right.
I want you to tell me what Cooley Smiles is like. Folks gonna need that.
Absolutely. Because you think about it, that's a great point. Let's just talk about that. Whatever business is out there, it could be the biggest business in the world. We'll say McDonald's. McDonald's, you can look at that gold M and you know that it's M, but they still are putting commercials out. They're still putting advertisement out. Any business out there, they still put marketing and promotion behind it, even though we all know what it is.
They want you to buy something specific that they trying to get out.
That's right.
Regardless what it is, like it could be shit move like drugs, bro.
Yeah.
And like people don't be understanding, like everything in my mind come from where I come from. Everything move like drugs.
Yeah, that's your trap.
Like
slick.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like they moving food, they gonna kill you.
Nah, for real.
So, it don't even matter, like bro, like a drug dealer moving drugs that they say gonna kill you eventually. So yeah, you gonna die of all this eventually. So still, like everything like the trap. Even with the housing, nigga, you ain't finna live long enough to live. Like, you gonna die one day.
That's right.
Get this house back.
Nah, for real.
Like, I don't think folks be looking at the bigger picture.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't think as deep as you do when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, or something like that probably.
Is that high stuff right there? Nah, for real. What about like getting into film? Is that something
like filming?
Like being in movies?
Hell yeah. Like I would enjoy that. Like for real.
All right, so let's just talk about that for a second. If you could get next to someone and do a film with them, who would it be? Anybody in particular?
Man, Tyler Perry.
Man, he's definitely the GOAT.
Yeah, I definitely want to do something with Tyler Perry.
And what type of role would you want to play for your breakthrough role?
I don't even know. Probably something funny. Cause I'm telling you, like, I ain't even just laid back right now. Like laid back. Like when I really get comfortable, like I want to get comfortable enough to just like I'm on the camera, like it don't matter.
Right, exactly. As if it's not even there.
Yeah, so once it like I get that comfortable, shit, man, we probably run some millions.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, like.
Because you have to be in complete character.
Yeah, for real.
Of whoever it is that you're playing.
For real. And sometimes it be, like, I used to have stage fright and shit like that back in the day. Like, I used to play, like, the saxophone and shit. So I used to have to do, like, the battle of bands.
Yeah.
My heart be thumping like a mother.
But you know what, though? I think that's a part of it, though.
Yeah.
You know, that it's slick a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to mess up. You know what I'm saying? When you do shows now, do you still get a little nervous?
Nah.
No, not at all. Not even like a little tiny bit.
No, cause I be having I have my hemp reps.
You got a sponsor for that yet?
Shit, no, I need to.
Hey, throw that out there into existence. He needs a sponsor.
Look, I give me a sponsor. Hemp rep. Look, I be rocking Steve Madden's, Donna Karen's. Look, I'm telling you, I put y'all brand on the market. Get at me, man.
For real. I love me some Steve Madden's. They the most comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. That's dope, man. So you guys are out here in the city right now. You're going to hit up the Revolt Summit. Have you been before?
I've never been.
So let me ask you this, coming out here to Atlanta, for the Revolt Summit, what is it about that particular event that attracted you to come?
Well, my partner really attracted me. But just knowing that they was explaining different things and teaching you stuff when you go in here.
Right.
Like, I need that vibe.
There you go.
Because, like, a whole lot of people don't really even know how the industry is moving.
They don't.
So we be lost. You think you gonna drop a song and just put it on Instagram, and I mean, it might go viral, but you probably not gonna get no money like you just think you about to.
Absolutely.
It's like that ain't no cap. Like somebody be capping to you if they really be like, yeah, I just made like 200 million. He lying.
They lying.
It ain't no 200 million, fam. Like it's a possibility that you can get there. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't making it just out because you went viral.
No,
they getting more money than you off of you.
Absolutely.
You feel me? But I mean, that's how I gotta go though. You can't be everybody gotta get used or you useless. I just was saying that earlier.
Nah, we all go through that. We all go through situations where people are gonna take advantage or use your situation to make money off of what you got going on. But yeah, absolutely. Attending events like the Revolt Summit, if not for nothing, it's educational.
Yeah.
Like you said before, you had to switch your distribution company because you realized that you weren't getting your dues with whoever you were using before. And you can use more than one distribution company. You just can't put the same song out through both. But, sometimes you might want to use TuneCore and then you might want to use, United Masters depending on what your rollout is. Because sometimes these distribution companies offer stuff for independent artists, like getting your music in film, video games, things of that nature. So it just has to make sense for you.
Yeah, like Twitch.
Right.
Yeah, I got a little partner that he do like games.
Oh, yeah.
They
be big on, that's what they be doing on Twitch. Them gamers be on there for hours. But they do that because they're doing something that they would already be doing is playing them games, but they're making money off of it because they're monetized.
They're really smart.
Yeah. Besides music, what do you like to do when you're in your downtime? I know you probably stay busy, but people want to know this stuff about you.
I work other jobs.
Yeah.
Like, I do carpet, tile, and ceramic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You a businessman?
Yeah, man. I learned it from my uncle, though. Like,
Yeah.
he put me on. I be helping my grandma, my auntie. I'm just a normal person, you know what I'm saying? I like to work out sometimes, too.
Okay. Yeah, you got to keep yourself healthy.
I have the time I work out, and I smoke. I smoke a lot.
I think as an artist, you got to keep yourself healthy because when you get on that stage, it be a workout. You don't want to be up there all winded trying to perform. They be like, man, get this guy off the stage.
Yeah, man.
Keeping it together. So have you put any projects out as of lately? Or you mostly focusing on singles?
Just the one that I re-released. It's a whole mixtape.
Yeah.
It's like and probably a couple songs. Got like 2-3 videos to it. You got like it's called Sophisticated Assassin.
Yeah.
And I think the first track might be Blessings. I got Blessings, Dance with the Devil, Your Majesty. And there's a couple more songs on there I released. It's probably like a 8-track tape.
Oh, that's good. So you would probably under 30 minutes with it in the 20-something minute range.
Probably like 20, 22.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So when did you initially release it before you took it down and re-released?
Shit, I had released it like 2 years ago.
And when you pulled it off of the digital platforms to re-release it, did you make any changes to the project, or did you re-release it exactly the same?
I ain't made really no changes, cause I be going through so much with these producers, man, in the city, and it's
Talk
like,
about it.
Yeah, man. Ooh.
Why is it so hard to get a producer agreement from a producer? That's what I want to know. Why?
Yeah, they want they want everything. They want your life.
I'm just like, I don't understand, but they slick are missing money if we don't have a producer agreement to be able to add them onto our publishing.
What it is in my city is, bro, everybody think they the GOAT, which I ain't knocking nobody.
Of course, I understand.
Like I said, everybody good in their own way, but you can't tell a person how to try to manipulate their craft if it's their craft.
Right, because they feel like they know everything.
And then, man, I done had a couple producers that recording is not producing. You're just pressing the button, recording me. So don't,
absolutely correct.
Don't act like you just done did something. Like, nah, bruh.
You ain't getting no credit from that.
Yeah, and I'm willing to pay with it wave, but like, I come in already prepared anyway.
Yeah.
So like, you gonna have about 30, 45 more minutes to even make sure that that you can do whatever you need to do, or tell me what you need to take out that I need to fix. If you gonna do that, but they not even finna tell you that even you need to fix nothing there. Like
no.
I had to stop somebody and be like, hey, I need to fix this. I fix something like 10, 11 times. Like, I don't care. I'm finna go back on it because I have mine already ready. I write my music.
Yeah.
Everything. If I freestyle it, I got to be like extremely angry. It got to be something that already been on my head that I'm finna go on.
Right.
I gotta push it out. But I write my music. I come prepared. So it's like, nah.
So a lot of the engineers that are out in your area are not engaging with their sessions, meaning that if you go in there to record, they're just basically pressing the button.
Nah, because it's like, and it ain't their fault though. Because we got a lot of artists that, like, people just start rapping out of the blue. You know what I'm saying?
Get out the way though, for real.
Like, it came out of nowhere. So like, they'll probably be rapping by knocking the nigga off like all the time. But and it's making it hard for artists to be like, nah, I'm preaching about what's really going on.
Right.
It make it hard for that because really that's what's popping right now.
Yeah.
We gonna knock a nigga off. That's what's going on. It don't even matter. Like, so it's really crazy. Cause like right now I could make some peace bullshit, a song or something like that, and I try to bring it to the city and I promote it. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
No, most people don't want to hear it, and they're not going to support that.
Yeah, no, they ain't trying to hear that. And that's why I be having to, like, I try to learn how to cope with different environments or mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? I got to know which way to go, because I know this crowd not finna feel that shit.
Right. It's like what we said earlier. You have to have different types of music because that's what's going to keep you marketable, because some crowd may want something a little more positive, but this over here, they want you to be talking.
They raw.
Right.
They want something to bounce to, and I feel that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I want to ride.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for real.
Depends on how fast I want to drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, that really will affect how fast you drive depending on what you're listening to. Straight like that, man. Anything else you got in the works? I know you out here re-releasing music, which I totally respect that because that was a business move. And I understand.
I got 3-4 videos I'm going to get ready to drop. I got something that I'm finna shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got like probably 2-3 mixtapes, but I'm gonna have to drop them like months after each other and stuff to try to get it really marketed the correct way. I got a lot of music, so like each of my songs I try to shoot videos for.
There you go.
Regardless of it. And that just like looking at other artists that I love to watch, like people like The Baby. You know what I'm saying? You watch The Baby is dropping videos every day. It don't matter, like he don't stop working. Like I see a work ethic like that's crazy.
It inspires you
for real,
to make you go harder.
It like you can't. It's impossible to even really just hate on that because it's like
you can't hate on that,
bro. Hard. Yeah.
With your videos that you're putting out on YouTube, have you tapped into doing Google Ads yet?
Yeah,
because that really will help.
I have. Like he putting me on too. You know what I'm saying? Showing me the ropes of how to keep on running it. Because at first, bro, I didn't really know. I knew about ads, but I didn't really know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had to figure it out. Like, they really making money off just running their ads.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's going to generate a lot of organic traffic back to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you really dive into the Google AdSense and put your settings together in the right way.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of artists don't understand, if you have a video that has profanity or a gun or drugs in there, Google AdSense is going to turn it down.
Yep.
But what you got to do, there's a way around that. You got to take a clip of the video where there's no profanity and you're not shooting birds, upload that under a private link and use that as the promo, and then it's going to get approved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you just
put me on some sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you're going to get approved every single time for that. And what you do is when they see that little clip, when they click on it, you put in there what link you want it to go back to, and that's when you put it to your actual video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, you really just put me on some stock.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been testing that out for a little minute, and we ain't had no issues when we started doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we were like, how are these artists, you know, we be seeing artists that be having like, you know, guns and stuff, and they be having ads. I'm like, how are they doing that? So we actually had to figure out a way around it. And there is.
Because I do show,
So let's talk about, you know, throughout your journey in music, man, what's been that highlight moment?
Oh, man, I think when I got my Instagram took, bro. I got my Instagram took because I had posted like some Black Powers type stuff.
That's crazy to me.
It was like during COVID. I really had posted a clip of the Final Call newspaper talking about the COVID vaccine and how not to, you know what I'm saying?
And they took your Instagram for that?
Oh, yeah, that bitch came. Out of nowhere, it just started to vibrate like
That's cool.
rapidly. And it was like, your account has been suspended for 30, 45 days, and you got to email this to get your account back. You know they not giving it back.
So you never got that particular account back? You just started over?
Never got it back. But this is a fact, though. And I still keep the receipts in my iPad in the car. On that Instagram, I was having motion. Like, for real. Like, I had got Kodak Black attention. I text Kodak Black, and I had dropped a song called I Know It. It had like a slave on it, like he was carrying a word on his back. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we knocking off Jesus if we got an issue. I send a bitch and somebody gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? Kodak texted me about that song.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Boom. I was getting in contact with Busta Rhymes. He was, Busta Rhymes used to do his little promo stuff. Right. He could pay for.
Right.
They was offering me promo. Even Gilly the Kid. I did some promo with Gilly the Kid. Yeah. Matter of fact, on the story promo, like that's a cool cat. You know what I'm saying?
He is a good dude.
Yeah. All them folks that got with me, man, and boom, they took my Instagram. And I was like, fuck.
That's like devastating because you work hard to build that up.
Yeah, and I had just made enough money to like, I can buy this feature from bro. Like, I'm trying to get this feature. So, like, it was hard for me trying to even get back right to it because, like, I can't just DM these niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I got a new page now, but it, like, that was my highlight reel. Like, knowing that I was actually getting noticed by them guys with them blue check marks. Like, they feeling me. That was my highlight.
Most definitely. That lets you know that people are respecting your hard work. They see it.
And they respect, like, the musicianship to it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a lot of folks in my city don't respect the way that I be coming because it's like I'm not really coming off all hard sometimes. Sometimes I might just be feeling down in love. Sometimes they ain't really feeling it. And I understand when folks don't be feeling that. But I drop what I drop because of how I'm feeling.
Absolutely.
I don't really too much care. Because I enjoy the craft. I like music regardless.
Period.
So you ain't got to listen to it or pick it up.
That's right.
To be quite honest, in my opinion, because I'm going to drop it because that's how I'm feeling. It don't matter.
No, because at the end of the day, we can't please everybody, nor should we try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to do what you got to do unapologetically. Some are going to love it, some are not, and that's cool.
Yeah. Not
everybody's intended to go with you on your journey, nor do you want them to.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's some people that, you don't want them going with you. You know what I'm saying? Just because of it could be the person who's with the person with you that could do something dumb that could mess up your whole situation, and they're not even directly connected to you.
Yeah.
So it's like you had to be mindful of who you move with and how you move.
That every day.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. So listen, before we get up out of here, tell everybody one more time where they can get the project at. You said you re-released it through TuneCore.
Oh yeah, you can get it on all platforms. Just type in 21X. Follow me on Instagram at 21X. You can spell it out, the letters TWNTYX. Got that underscore. Just
Definitely.
Me, yeah.
Make sure y'all tap in his YouTube as well, because you putting the videos out.
Definitely. I got like probably 8-9 videos I've been releasing. Like, go check out Trap. Check out Dance with the Devil. All you got to do is type in 21X on your search bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to show some love to, shout out to?
Shit. Shout out to Cam Dollar. And shout out my grandma, I guess, and my aunties. Aww. And all them. Yeah. I don't really mess with everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really feeling like that.
I get it. You have to be standoffish around in certain situations. And it's not that means that you're not a good person. It just means you're protecting your peace.
Yeah, man, I gotta protect my energy
at all times. Most definitely, that's important. Last but not least, we live on Industry's Most Wanted. We got 21X checking in, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Industry's Most Wanted.
Go ahead and let them know what makes you the Industry's Most Wanted.
I'm the Industry Most Wanted because I'm speaking facts. You hear me? I'm coming straight out the sip, bro. Like, y'all know y'all want to know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. We gonna put down every time. Yeah.
Straight like that. Once more time, give me some love. Boom. Yeah. I appreciate you being here, but we up out of here, y'all.